We're not leaving just yet. Not yet. Not till we secure. No, no, no. Where's Sweet Pea? Oh, there she is. Hey, Lizzie. Hi, girls. You guys gotta wait. There's my one, Mama. Hi, Sweet Pea. That's the next closest. Hello. Hello, 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 hello. Hey, Bobby. You guys look good? Okay, let's go see the next thing. Hello, sweetheart. Hello, new babies. Look at you. You love your babies this time. We're not fighting you. Look at them. Hi. Hi, little white baby. Yeah, you love your babies this time. No pushing them. They've been around for a while, I see. Good job, Mama. How's that little black one? Hi. Oh my gosh, hi. Yes. Hi. What are we looking for? Hi. Oh, you guys. Hi, you guys are crazy. You guys are. Oh, look at the milk stash. Hi. Oh, no, that's okay. Hi, baby. Yes, they've been around for a while. You did a good job this time, Softie. Glad we gave you a chance. It's a girl. Hi. That's a little boy. Hi, you guys are good. It's so warm to be born, isn't it? That looks good. We'll check you out in a minute. Sweet babies. Hi, Softie. She got a little one back here. She's crashed. Good mama. Happy babies. It'll cool off tonight. The downside of summer lemmings, it's really warm for the little ones. The bugs and such. You're missing it, sweetheart. You're missing it. There you go. Softie, you're doing so great this year. Glad we gave you a chance, dear. These little stubby tails. So, just left her in there. It's September 2nd, I believe. Carrie and I were just out in Enderby grabbing a load of hay right there. And we know these girls were due any day now, but they need feed, so that's where we was. Our original intended plan for the day was to push the ram lambs and the rams all the way out back to Ram-Catraz and get that all set up, and then go get hay tomorrow and, well, today, get rams pushed out, run to town and grab some grain so that these guys will come into their safe pen at night at Ram-Catraz. And then I'd run by Princess Auto and get some plugs for hydraulic lines and fittings. And then tomorrow we were going to run out to Enderby and get hay. But our hay guy was running silage tomorrow, so we went out today. We would have been here when Softie had her lambs, but she did it no problem behind the shed. And we saw as we came back that she had lambs, so we knew. So the other one that's really close is Softie. Or not Softie, is Sweet Pea. So we're not sure when she should go. She's due tomorrow, actually. So Softie was not marked, so I think we were a day late on putting a marker on. So this is probably exactly the date. And Softie was marked for, or Sweet Pea was marked for tomorrow. So tomorrow we'll get these rams pushed out back. And I probably won't worry about the hydraulic fittings just yet. We got grain when we were in Enderby. Tomorrow I got to start work on Carrie's Jeep and do some engine oil, transmission filter change. Engine oil and filter, and transmission oil and filter change. And with the way I got to let this silicone set for putting the transmission pan on, it's going to take 24 hours before we can use it. So that's why we're going to run to town today to do a bunch of stuff. But we'll move these guys out tomorrow. Cat'll drive them out with the dog. So Carrie's had to run up to the house. She's got really bad, something going on in her hips and her legs. So she was really sore. She had to go up there. So I told her to just go up to the house while I finish waters here. We do have to finish unloading hay, but I can wait for tomorrow. We got enough hay for tonight out over here. We had until Wednesday, but like I said, tomorrow our hay guy's busy, and I think on Wednesday he's busy too. So might as well shift our, and we're fluid around here to do what we got to do with work and whatnot. So I'll probably unload the hay tomorrow. Our truck doesn't have AC, so it's ridiculously hot. So I would like to go inside and get a drink, because we've been on the road for like a couple hours. Well, not on the road. We've been on the road for a little bit, but in the heat for a lot longer. So we got to take care of Softies lambs. I think we'll let it cool down a little bit and the flies to bugger off before we take care of them. So 7-ish probably, just before we feed everybody and get them locked in. So yeah, that's that. It's kind of nice to have the babies, because we had to put Hank down 2 days ago. So to have the little lambs here is kind of, you get that whole circle of life thing. So it makes you feel a little better. Can't save them all, but then you also have new life. So with destruction comes creation. So way to look at it. Okay, so we've had a bit of a change of plan for the afternoon. Not that you guys knew what the plan was. Usually what we do is we put hay out kind of once a day for all the group of sheepies. Well, not these guys. These guys get fed twice a day until they move to Ramcatraz. But our ewes, main flock as we call them. So this morning before we left, we put hay in the bottom pen, let them in there, and that would be their hay for the day, and then they go and graze out this way on grass. And then the next morning we let them out on grass, and then in the evening we give them hay, and that'll tide them through the night. So I went ahead and filled up their feeder and put some on the ground for them, because I need to run Carrie into Kamloops to see a doctor, emergency doctor thing, because she's got some pain in her legs and back and hips and stuff. That's why she's not out helping me. So we're gonna go ahead and get these little guys taken care of quick here. Their billies dipped, and just weigh them. We will band their tails later. We'll at least dip the billies so that they're good, and I'll check Mama out. So we'll get that done so that I can get the main flock in sooner, and because they'll start moving their way back home, but they'll stop at our, just a sec here, they'll stop at our well we have over here, and they'll fall asleep all around my dump truck in the shade of the trees. When they come to that point there, because that means they'll have been on the rich grass out back, I'll just push them back in and they can be in, and then that way I can run Carrie to town sooner than later. Oh, hey. I might want to spin this around actually. Okay, babies. You're passing the rest of your afterbirth. Good girl. Weigh scale time. 2 to choose from. This one here, which I think doesn't work so good. Oh, it does. Okay. And this one here that was doesn't work at all. Okay. I think the girl was first. Hi, sweetheart. Your eyes look good. Check the palate to make sure that it's closed up. Okay. Oh, and then at the same time, if it's cold out, they'll be warm, but we can also feel for the suckle, which is good. Just feel them all over to make sure everything feels right. No poopies just yet. Hi. Come on. Hey. That is not like, you are too squirmy. Mama, can you just relax while we get this one weighed? Mama and Lammy. Okay, Squirt. Squirt, you're really squirming. Yeah, she's squirming like crazy. You're squirming. Oh, come on, Lamb. Squirt. Softie, get up. 8.24 pounds. 8.24 poundages. Well, it's good. That's not bad. cut. There you go. Easy, kiddo. Mama, can I just... Kiddo, stop the squirming. This will help with the buggies. There we go. There we go. That'll help with the buggies. Hey. Buggies. Little girl, 8824. Hi, bud. You can really... I know you've been nursing. Good boy. Have you been passing anything? Not yet, huh? Okay. Can I just weigh him first? Hi. Broskies. Oh, it's warm in here. Broskiff. Hello. Nope. Ah, you little squirt. Stop with the squirming. Softie. 9.31 pounds. So you're the heavy one, huh? Yeah. That one looks like Mom already tended to it. I know, it's good. I know, that didn't get very good. Oh, very good, yeah. Roast gift. Looking good. Okay, there we go. Sorry, bud. How's these feel? Oh. Well, that's great. Okay. Baby girl. Sorry, bud. I'll get you up. Here you go. Oh, there we go. Sweet lady. Sweet. Hey. Oh, yeah. There's stuff. You're good. You're very rich, Mama. So, the only other thing would be banding tails and tagging the ears. But these are more than likely market lambs right off the bat. And we are going into winter, so, oh, I'm sweating. So there's really no reason to band the tails. His testes will be banded. We got, I think, 7 days from now to band his testes. They got really stubby little tails, so I think we'd be fine. She's passing her afterbirth. That's the next thing to be mindful of. If she doesn't pass at all, then we got to deal with that. But pretty good. I had to go check over the barn camera footage. Unfortunately, barn camera doesn't cover where she had her babies. So what we're going to have to look for is Cassie going down there to be protection over the newborns. And that will give us a rough idea when, at least when, hey, we passed the afterbirth. I'll have to move that out of here. Okie dokie. I can give that to one of the dogs because Cassie, she did a good job. So she can have it. The dogs, apparently it's really good for their coats. Hi, baby girl. So she's completely different than she was last year when she had her baby. If you go watch one of the previous video on her, I'll link it up there. She wanted nothing to do with her little ewe lamb, and now she's looking after two like a superstar. So sometimes it's worth giving them a shot. Anyways, I gotta go find out where my sheep is, and waters are done. Her water's good. She's got hay. Lamb's got hay. I gotta get her some grain because she's now got a baby. Thankfully, we picked up grain today. Didn't even think about that. And then I gotta get ready to start taking Carrie to town. Next day, I have to go ahead and get this transmission and engine oil change done. So I'm gonna go ahead and crank this out real quick here. It's just, this is actually at a perfect level. It hasn't lost any. The transmission oil change, I wanted to do it about 5,000 K ago, but it is what it is. We're not gonna worry about it. So I'll get this done. And today we're moving the rams out to Ramcatraz So that's going to be exciting. You guys are sitting on my 12 valve right now. I got to start filling water. I forgot to do that. I should do that while I'm doing this. Let's get to it. Pitter patter. So on these Jeeps, it's always easier to just pull this headlight to do your oil filter. So just like that, it doesn't take that long. If you don't take that out, your oil filter is down in there somewhere. But if you do take it out, it's right there. Quick and easy. I just gotta, oh, that's tight. Oh, I think that was already loose. It looked a little bit crooked, so I just popped it out. It's good. It's no big deal. Okay, shoe. Looks like I'm drained. I'm just gonna flush some chase oil through here to try and wash out any impurities that might be in it. I'll just flush the pan and this timing cover out and flush it all out. So that's done now. Okay. I've checked the air filter already. I've checked the brakes. I've checked the coolant. Checked the washer is low. So that's fine. We don't have any other leaks on here. Power steering, I think I've checked already. Yeah. I've been through this quite a bit actually, so we're not too worried about it. There is one transmission fitting that needs a new O-ring in it. We'll leave that for now. We can do that later. I should do it now, but we'll do it later. Looks like a valve cover's leaking up here. Don't 100% trust those gaskets we put on. That's also loose. Holy shit. Okie dokie, that's still good. I need a flexi. So valve cover gaskets have loosened off. I see a bit of a weep on it, so I'm just gonna go ahead and tighten them down and I'll be back. Plugs back in, we're just gonna pop the oil filter off. I've got the drain pan underneath where this drains to. There's a little funnel. Okay, let that drain a bit. Because it's at an angle, you just gotta let it drain for a touch. Ta-da! Not usually a fan of Fram, but we'll take what we got. Yep. Let's double check these things because I don't trust them. Alright, we should clean up my new surface inside. There's no rubber gasket. I'll make sure the gasket that was on the old one actually came off. That's happened to me once, and that's happened to Dad once. You're blindly threading this on. I can't even see nothing from here. There we go. Okay. Clean out the trough that this goes in. Done dripping, done dripping. Add oil next, I guess. Everything sealed, sealed, sealed. Yep. gets us to. All right, so I'm just gonna reset the oil counter and start this and see where she goes. Very good. So put the key to the auxiliary position, push the gas pedal down 3 times slow, turn it off. That resets the oil counter, so it stops telling us we need to do an oil change. So it seems like it's good. I'm going to keep checking the oil while it runs and as it's off to make sure we're right near the top of the hatch marks. I'd rather be slow than low, if that makes sense, because it will burn oil off as they run. They tend to, you know, like consume a bit of oil. It's just the nature of the beast. So I just write stuff on the, because in that way any mechanic will know that the oil change has been done if somebody else has to work on it. Next thing is transmission oil and filter. So I'll keep checking the oil on this, but this is going to be what takes a while. I'll show you in a minute here. So I already got a filter. This came with my rebuild kit when I rebuilt the transmission, so I had 2 of them. ATF4, typical, good to go. Pretty much for everything. So power steering, transfer case, transmission on the Jeep, transfer case, transmission, power steering on both of these 12 and 24 valves. What's going to take the time on the transmission is going to be, we got to silicone the gasket on. I don't like to use the rubber gaskets because I found it really leaked when I did this. So it's ultra black, but it takes 24 hours to cure. So 24 hours from the point we get that onto the transmission is when we can put oil back into the transmission. So that's what takes the time on this. Up. Easy. 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 Lie. Lie. I'm going this top gate, guys. It'll be easier. Okay. They don't want their grain. Not with this. Yeah, they're happy to be in here.
Coming, but she's just...
She's still in training, like shoot, you know? Like that's a lot of work. We just did like 500 meters from front to back.
Ram lambs that I've never really seen a dog.
No, they're not. Those guys are not dog brokes at all. So the fact that she got them down here was pretty good. And gave her something to tire her out too. Her brain is fried.
Yeah.
So we got to just halter up those two aggressive. Those not aggressive, but the guys, the two boys.
The older boys, yeah.
And then we'll grab Cassie and put her down there.
Yep.
And she can stay in with those boys and be their guardian for the next few days, weeks or whatever. Until we're done in there?
Yeah.
Yeah, that should be October probably.
Yeah, probably about the month.
Yeah. So, at least we got them down there without having to use the trailer. And next year she'll be even better.
Yeah. Is that worth the walk, boys? Be a good girl. You guard the boys.
So while we were out doing the rams, I took off that plug that I put on the transmission so that we could drain the oil out. I got to put the plug back in now. That's an added plug. I'll show you when we get this out. Put the plug in, take the pan down, and get the filter out. Clean up the mating surface so that we can put the pan back up. There ain't a whole lot about this job that's going to be easy to show because we're underneath the Jeep. And I don't have no hoist yet. It's down below in pieces. I don't have a place to put it. Oh, I'm just going to go ahead and knock that apart and hopefully get it done fairly quick. Fairly quick, whatever. So, see a little bit of stuff in here. Right there and there. And the magnet ain't too filthy. Not much clutch materials on there. So keeping in mind we did replace a few bushings in here. This is actually in really, really nice shape. I dumped a little bit of dirt when I was pulling this out. So that's what the dirt's from, but that is really clean. But this is a drain pan I added. We're gonna have to re-silicone this because it wasn't sealing so good. So that's kind of one of the things I'm doing while I pull all this apart. All right, so filter, there's two screws here. This goes up into the valve body. Make sure that this O-ring comes out with the old filter. When you pull this filter out, a bunch of fluid's gonna come out. That's probably gonna be dirty. This transmission is really clean. I'm really happy with it, but I've been underneath already with the brake cleaner, wherever the hell I put it. Brake cleaner and a scraper. And I've cleaned the whole surface off for this to mount on and clean that all up. This gets to get cleaned up next. We'll pop this out, clean that up and silicone that and get ready to silicone this. But I'm going to go ahead and these two Torx bits, screws, are the only things that hold the filter in. So I'll go get the new filter installed. Same thing with an oil filter. We'll throw this on here and we'll lubricate this O-ring up before we put it in and then put our screws in and we'll be good to go. Quick tip before you try and take these type of screws out, these Torx bits, if you give them a light tap on the end, they're a lot easier to take out and you don't risk stripping them. So bingo bango bongo. Like I said, it's too hard to film under there. So I re-siliconed both sides of this washer and the nut and the threads. And then in here, I also replaced this washer. The one that came with it, it was not very good. So I had oil pan washer because a lot of the F-Series trucks, just a sec. Oh God, you know I got two of them, but you know how hard it is to find them? Those two trucks there, you got to pretty much change the oil pan drain washer every time you do them. So I have a lot of them because I have two of those. Well, yeah, I have two. So last thing left on this is make sure this is cleaned up. I did clean all this, so it looks good. Silicone this and then get this put back up and then we'll let it sit for the next 24 hours.
money.
Just a sec. Let's see. I'll be right out. Just checking that's all sealed up. Ready to go until tomorrow. You what?
Rinse, just plop them in this one.
I'll pop the bottles in there. So.
And rinse some of these others.
Oh, these are good water troughs, aren't they?
No.
Oh, these are broken. These are grain bins or gardens, eh?
Yes.
What else do you want? What could we use them for?
Grain bins or gardens. I mean, we could. This one here, we might be able to do your plastic weld if I could figure out where the hell the crack is on it.
I think it's right there because this has been welded once before.
Yeah.
I can fix it again.
So,
I've refined my plastic welding to the point where it might hold a little bit better. I stick a piece of metal rings or washers in there.
These ones, it's on the, I think it's on the thing.
Oh yeah, so we can't really fix that. So turn that into a garden bed, I guess.
Yeah. You can use it as a grain.
Oh,
bin
grain
out
bin,
in the
yeah.
These two right now can just be used as grain
For the rams.
bins out in the rams.
Yeah. I just, oh, that's good. You're going to get that washed up. I'll give you a hand here. I'm just going to unload the hay
Okay.
so that the truck is free to go.
Okay. I'm just gonna start putting the water in all of these, and then I gotta scrub them. So.
Okay, well, dog poop.
Yeah, that one's turned into.
I will take this out one day. I got to bring the skid steer back to grab that backhoe.
So.
I could grab that
I
somehow.
had the dog poop in buckets, but then I took the nettle out, and that kind of filled my dog poop buckets.
Okay, because
So,
I can.
and then I just thought, hey, garbage can. I'll just make that dog poop.
I also got to take the big case out back when I start moving, cleaning out the fire guard and debranch that. So I could take that in the bucket with the case and dump it at the manure pile.
Yeah, it doesn't have to get buried or anything. It just needs to get dumped on.
Okay.
It's just dog poop. It can go right on top. I mean, there might be bird bits in there, but.
That's fine. We got to knock these nests all down too, because hopefully get them to start fresh.
For sure in the winter when I know they're done.
Yeah, do you want to wait till then?
I just wait till they're kind of gone. I don't think they're using them anymore, but I don't want to risk it in case there is.
Yeah, I haven't seen those little intruder birds around.
No, they have kind of
buggered off. We got to clean out these bird houses too. Because I think there's just too much crap in there, and I think it's not comfortable for them to make new nests. And I think the reason we lost so many little birds in these is because they're full of stuff and possibly full of disease too. So I think we need to knock them out.
Yeah, they just need to build fresh.
They got to build fresh next year, yeah? Get them to start fresh?
Yeah, get them to start fresh, but let's just wait until, for sure, the fall.
But there's nobody left.
I haven't seen them. Normally they'd be fluttering around here like crazy.
Yeah, well, the mosquitoes have taken off too, so...
there's no fucking water for the mosquitoes to breed in.
I also, the birdhouse that was on the pallet barn, I got it in the shop because it's been knocked down so bad.
Yeah.
I'm going to rebuild that one.
Yeah, and I don't think having one...
Right here? No. We'll put that on the tart barn.
Yeah.
I'll put that on the peak of the tart barn because it's not too bad. But these, yeah, this head, I think Zoe was fixated on this.
Yeah, I didn't really want to use it.
That's pretty full. All the kids' art is gone. Yeah, it's pretty full.
Yeah.
But there's no room for anybody in there. Like I can definitely see a nest was here. And then a nest was like from here to here, or there's a nest inside. So there's definitely a nest here. I think there's one inside, and then this was built on top. Poor little buggers.
I'll clean it out.
Yeah, I'll clean it all out. We'll get all of them cleaned out. Oh, there's one on the shop too that had a hornet's nest in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, buggers.
Yeah, they've been up there for quite a while. I mean.
Well, these were the ones that the kids at Arian painted. Like you can't even tell that they've ever been painted.
No, well, like I say, they've been up there for years.
Yeah.
Heck, that was...
What, before Heather and them moved out of there?
Yeah, so...
That's,
I want to say like 10
years?
10 years?
So we'll just, we'll move... I'll move them all, set them up different, clean them all out. It's time to make sure the birds are healthy too, even though we don't raise birds around here. We got to look after the natural birds. Anyways, I got to get on this truck and hay because...
Yeah, we'll work on this and then maybe try and do those and get them into...
Yeah, I'll be up to help in a minute. I just want to get that hay out and set up.
The other thing is These need to get cleaned out, so I can clean these two out and then use that to put them into here, because they'll. If we're already in two of those, they're gonna fill up.
Oh, I should take Softie down her grain too.
Oh, I can do that while you do the hay.
Okay, sounds good.
She got a little bit of hay. She could use more, but I just grabbed a shovel full of the rakings.
Oh, okay, so she's got the
So
can.
she could probably use
Okay.
a little bit more.
Sounds good.